Andreas Giorgio here for MMA Mad at FCC 16. The night has just ended, and I am now joined by the new lightweight champion of FCC, Charlie Leary, who beat Mick Bowman in a very dominating performance. It was, you put it on him from the get-go. He got a cut over his eye from your shots. You covered in another man's blood right there. But how do you feel about your performance? Because it was a very big showing from you.
You know what? I feel great. I feel great. I feel like I said to my manager before this, I'm going to try and make a statement. I'm going to go out there and make a statement, make people realise that I'm one of the best lightweights around. And I feel like I did. He's tough, man. He's a tough guy. I hit him with some heavy shots. I felt like it hurt him, and he looked like he was dwindling. But I know he's always dangerous. I mean, even when I put him down and was in top position, he's landing them elbows. I'm thinking, oh, I can't get cut. I don't want to dive into a blooming triangle like I almost did. So I knew he was always dangerous, but I feel like I dominated, and I put on the showing that I feel like I can do every time. I feel like I'm getting better every fight. So.
Well, he's a tough season 13 veteran. He showed a lot of tenacity tonight to kind of weather everything that you could put up against him. Would you say he's probably one of the toughest guys you've ever fought?
Yeah, without doubt. I think he took more shots than I've ever hit anyone with, and I hit hard, man. You ask anyone, I hit hard. Anyone, even the people who say that they're going to come and stand with me, I hit them a few times. They're going to look to take me down, and I know it's going to be like that. That's why in this fight I didn't chase after the finish when I knew I had him hurt. I didn't try and chase him too badly in case he got that takedown, smother me and start trying to steal rounds. But he's a tough guy, man. To weather that storm and keep coming for the 3 rounds, I'll take my hat off to him. I knew he was going to be tough. So.
I mean, you're experienced in title fights. We were just saying off camera there how many belts you've got in your collection. Obviously, most recently, Budo, BC MMA, so many, other belts as well. But in the fight, you never kind of seemed very urgent. You always, you were happy to stay back, let him try and do what he wanted to do. But you showed, obviously, that you had the reserve to get the win out there.
I feel like I'm maturing as a fighter. I had a bit of raw talent. I've never been the best guy. I've been a mediocre guy my whole career, but I work really hard. I've got a great team. Dave Lee, can't say enough good things about him, and he pushes me hard. I'm in the gym day in, day out, 2 days a week, twice a day, 6 days a week. Yeah. I work nights to pay the bills and stuff like that as well, so it's a full-time thing for me. And I feel like I'm getting better every time. And I feel like I've made my mistakes. I've took stupid fights when I shouldn't have. Took stupid fights at welterweight and got out wrestled by guys that I should have outstruck. And because I'm chasing that knockout all the time, I know if I fight my fight, I'm going to pick these guys off, and then they're going to get greedy for that takedown and can't get it. So.
That learning process, obviously, that we're talking about, where do you feel you are now? Because obviously, in MMA, every single day you're going to learn a new lesson, whether it's in the gym, whether it's in the cage tonight against a guy like Bowman. Where do you think you are in your progression of MMA? Because, you said there's some tough losses you've had, but you've learned and grown from that.
I think you're always learning in MMA. I don't think I'm ever going to be where I go, oh, yeah, this is the finished article. I'm trying to get better every single time, and I think different fighters are bringing something different to the game every time. I mean, when I started, there was people like Chuck Liddell fighting or Ortiz who are a different type of fighter. Now you've got people like Dominic Cruz and TJ Dillashaw brought this whole new movement to the game where it's completely different. So now I'm trying to integrate all these different things into my game and work better. I've started teaching a little bit down at Crossface, which really brought my game on. I think being able to teach people and feel like my techniques are actually working and it's progressing other people's really good for me. I've become a dad. My little one's 1 next Friday, so happy birthday to him, which really made me have to grow up as well and think, do I want to go and work a 9 to 5, or do I want to go and do a building career or whatever it is, or do I want to fight and actually make something of this? And this is what I want to do, so I need to learn. I need to make these changes.
So let's just talk about obviously being a father now. How much does that progress you as an MMA fight as well? Because you have to kind of look at it, as you're saying, you've got to decide. Do you want to do this as a career? Do you want to go do a 9 to 5? When you see your child right there and you want to provide a life for him, and you can do that winning these belts and doing it inside the cage, how good does that feel?
Man, that is the best feeling in the world. Being able, like I say, I know I train twice a day and I work my nights and stuff like that, but being able to see him during the day and grow up and take him down the park and stuff when it's daytime, and where dads are working 9 to 5, coming home, the little one's in bed and stuff like that, man, it's the best feeling in the world. Seeing him grow up and being at home with him is amazing. So this is the one for me, man. I'm pushing. I want to be up there on the big show, Bellator, UFC, whoever's looking. I'll take fight last minute for him and I'll show him what I've got, man. I'm coming.
Well, you get to take that belt home to the family, man. Big win and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Well done, man.